What's up, guys? BriarRabbit here, and today I want to play with my subscribers at 6 p.m. So all the details will be included in the video after the break. If you want to play today, hit me up, Twitter, XBOX Live, or right here in the comments section. Let's do it. Today is Sunday, 6/23, so it's the 23rd of June today. At 6 p.m. today, I would like to get as many subscribers together in a lobby as I can. So if you'd like to play with me and get a group party going, play some Call of Duty, we'll play a few different game types. Hit me up on either Twitter. My Twitter handle is in the description of this video. Send me a direct message on XBOX Live, or if you feel comfortable doing it, just put your gamertag right in the description of this video. I'll check all three before I get on. I'll probably start trying to get everything together at about 5:30, depending on how my day goes. But 6 o'clock is the time that I'd like to start playing with subscribers. I'd like to have some fun. I'll be recording some videos out of that, so be wary of that, you know. But I'd like to get as many subscribers as I can, try and fill up a party. If there's more subscribers who respond to this than I can fit in one party, then probably halfway through or so, I'll add more people, depending on who is left and who wants to join. So yeah, 6 p.m. today, be on Xbox Live, message me Twitter, message me in the comments of this, or right over Xbox Live. I'll be adding anybody who wants to play. I'm really excited about it. I don't get to play with subscribers enough, and I feel like maybe the best option for me is to actually schedule time to do so. So let's do it. Get on there and hook me up. So what I really want to talk about in this gameplay is, well, it's not going to be about the gameplay. What I really want to talk about is the Xbox One, as usual. But less about the Xbox One and more about kind of that YouTube pseudo-reporting that happens on YouTube. And what I've been finding is there's a lot of inflammatory remarks happening, and it's not just about Xbox One, it's about any topic, right? Xbox One is the one that comes to mind right now because it's so on everybody's mind. But there's a lot of people who are just spewing out a lot of hate about a lot of things that they just don't know a whole lot about. And I've kind of figured it'd be good to kind of make a video about this because I've been dealing with these issues a lot in my personal life as well. I have two kids, they're 11 years old, and they're just kind of coming to terms with the concepts of, you know, empathy and integrity and credibility. You know, when you watch a video on YouTube, it's good to kind of remember that it's in this person's best interest to get you as riled up about the topic that they're talking about as possible, because this is going to get you to come back and watch another video, or it's going to get you to hit that like button and respond in the comments. That's a little different than what a news reporter's goal is. You know, a news reporter's goal is to break big stories and get their name out that way. But a YouTuber just wants you to, you know, hit those comments, hit those likes, so that his video gets more and more views, because that's money, right? That's how money works on YouTube. But a lot of the stuff I'm watching, it's not right. You know, they're not giving you the facts. They're giving you half the facts. And, you know, credibility and integrity go a long way when you're talking to people that you want to earn their respect, right? And that's what I try to do with my videos, is I try and put my best foot forward. I try and put my best self out there so that every video I make, I try and make it as accurate as possible, and I try and give you opinions that matter, right? It's not just hate, but opinions that maybe go a little more in depth than the average YouTuber or the average video that you see. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but more what I'm trying to say is be wary. Be wary of what you see. Be wary of what you read, because a lot of it is very inflammatory. You know, credibility is something that I feel once you lose it, it's very hard to get it back. You know, you all know that one guy. Maybe you knew him in high school, or maybe you know him in college, or maybe he's one of your friends, you know. But he lies all the time. He never tells the truth. Anytime somebody tells a story, he's always got a story that is just a little bit better, and it's, you know, it's a little convenient, you know? It's like, you know that this guy's full of crap. Sometimes you like him anyway because the stories are just so entertaining that you don't really care. that they're made up. But a lot of times, you know, this guy has, you know, personal issues. He's not secure enough in himself that he can just put out the truth and, you know, be comfortable with it. He's always got to feel like he's the most important one. He's the most, he's got the best story to tell. And ultimately, while people are initially often drawn to a character like this, in the end, they often don't have much, because once people learn that you are full of it, then they never believe you again, and they're never gonna. It's the same with a journalist, right? Every so often you hear a guy at like the New York Times was just making up stories, and while that was really successful for that guy on the short term, in the long term his career was ruined. Once people figured out that you can't trust what this guy writes, then there's no reason to have him be a reporter. Nobody's ever going to hire this guy again because he makes up stuff, you know? Like, what's the point of having a reporter that just makes up stories? Well, this is all comes back to, you know, what's happening on YouTube. A lot of people just make up stuff or give you half-truths. I think that's more really what happens is you get like half-truths, or you get uninformed opinions where, you know, somebody might talk a lot about, you know, well, the only reason that the Xbox One was using the DRM on the discs was because they didn't want used game sales. Well, there was another very significant thing in that they wanted you to be able to put your disc into your drive, copy it to your hard drive, and then that was the last time you ever had to use that disc. There's a lot of cool features that could have done, but because there's so much hate about it, you know, they reversed their opinion. And I'm not saying that this was a great policy. I think not being able to sell your used games was a terrible policy. But being able to copy those games directly to your hard drive and never need the disc again, that was a great policy. I was really excited about that. Another thing that they're talking about is you're no longer... When they first announced all this stuff at E3, they were talking about this kind of family-shared Xbox Live plan, and they're going to go back on that. So the way it was going to work is you get one Xbox Live plan, and you could have multiple gamer tags on it. For me, that's awesome. I have 2 kids in the house that both want their own gamer tags. I have a gamer tag. I actually have 2 gamer tags. So that's 4. And I pay, you know, was it $60 a year for each of those because they stopped giving away the membership, the family membership plan, probably in advance of what they were planning to do with the new Xbox Live. So now that's just gone, you know, because of all this hate. And, you know, nobody talked about the good things. I don't know. To me, it was bad reporting that caused a very significant amount of the backlash. And Microsoft just pulled back on all of it instead of taking a look and looking at each individual thing. I'm not saying this is YouTubers' fault, or I'm not even saying this is a bad thing. I'm just saying, look at where your news is coming from. Look at what is this guy talking about, and what are his goals in this conversation, you know? That's all I got to say for today. I know it was a little bit rambly. It was just kind of on my mind, but credibility, integrity, these are things that are big deal to me, and they're hard to teach, and I've been thinking about it a lot for my kids, you know, is how do I teach these concepts to my kids? And honestly, I'm coming up short, so if you got any ideas for me, give me a shout out in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Up on the screen right now are a couple videos you might have missed. Just click on the video and it'll bring you right there, and I hope you enjoy them. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and hit that like button. It really helps me out. Talk to you later. Bye.